talk about dredge teasers, okay? And when it comes to dredge teasers, bigger is not always better, okay? Dredge teasers are very large. Looking at some of them I see on the internet today and looking at the docks and whatnot, some of them are just absolutely huge. Now, a dredge like that, you have to take into consideration your boat and your crew, okay? You want a dredge that is easily deployed, that's easily retrieved, that can be easily cleared, someplace on the boat when you're fighting fish and whatnot. And then also you have to consider stowing this particular dredge. I mean, some of them are just, out of control as far as the size and whatnot. And you have to keep in mind that you, on your 28 or your 30, 32-foot center console, can't conceivably pull the same dredge that they're pulling on a 65 or a 70-foot mega big sport fishing boat. So, I mean, as far as dredge teasers go themselves, okay, it's not the dredge teaser that first attracts the fish to your spread. Your boat is the biggest teaser that you have right now. I mean, the boat is the first thing that attracts the fish, okay? Once that your boat has done that, okay, he comes up, right? Yes, he's going to go to your dredge teasers, whether you're pulling one or you're pulling two. So a bigger dredge is not always the way to go. All right, now I'm going to show you a couple of dredges that we offer, okay, that are very, very effective, extremely high quality, and completely much easier than most other dredges out there. Now, this is a teardrop dredge. This is a 31 bait teardrop dredge. It's a triple. It's a 36, a 24, and an 18, okay? Because of the design, it has free swinging arms, which gives your baits a little bit more action. It's much easier going through the water and whatnot. It's a lot easier to clear and so forth. Now, at the end of the day, okay, where do you stow your big, big dredges, right? This particular dredge all goes in this bucket, okay? Now, let me show you how this works, okay? This is the same style dredge, right? It's in this bucket, okay? All you're gonna do is just reach in and pull it right out. That's it, okay? This dredge is the same dredge here that's hanging just like that. I mean, this is a considerable dredge, okay? Now, when you want to stow this dredge, right, after you've cleaned it, dried it off and so forth, just put it up together like this. Put all three of the tiers together. Get it up inside like that, okay? You're going to take it to your standard 7-gallon bucket, and you're going to just get it up here, get all the baits inside, hanging off the sides, and it just goes right in that bucket. Now this bucket will fit in, almost any deck storage that you have and so forth, almost anywhere on the boat, okay? This is a great dredge, all right? Now, as I said, you saw how easy it is to stow, okay, which is a big deal. It's also easier to transport if you happen to be going from boat to boat to boat and whatnot, okay? Okay, now this dredge here is our Easy 6 collapsible dredge. As you can see, it's all in this standard Flambeau tackle storage box and whatnot. And what it is, it's 3-tier dredge. It's a 30, a 24, and an 18 with 31 baits on it. Now this one, right, this one has all the baits on it. And all you're going to do is take the first one, open it up. There's a wrench that comes with it, and you just lock this in place, just like this. All right? Now, you're going to hang this up. All right, just like this. You're going to grab the second tier. Let me see. Grab the second tier, open it up. Lock it in place, just like that. And now you're going to take the third tier, open it up, lock it open, and you're good to go. That's it. I mean, that's the same dredge as the other one we had. This one is in particular is fits right in this box, as you can see right up in here. Okay, whether you have the baits on it or whether you have the baits not on it, okay, it'll all fix in the box. Now, the other thing with this particular dredge, right, if you're fishing it with natural baits such as ballyhoo or mullet and whatnot, okay, when you can rig this whole thing up before you even leave the dock, right? Close it up, all the arms, and throw the whole thing in the cooler. Okay, so now you don't have to do all this stuff out there when you're getting ready to start trolling and whatnot. I mean, this is a great setup, both either this one or that one, the teardrop. All right, now if you do want a larger spread on your dredge, you know, it's easy to stow and whatnot, okay? Here's another dredge that we offer, which is a collapsible dredge. Same concept as this one here. As you can see, okay, with the wrench and whatnot, okay, you can lock it up and rig it up and so forth, right? At the end of the day, it just folds like that, and you can stow it however you want, which is easy for you. Now, when you're buying a dredge, okay, a lot of these big dredges that you see rigged with dozens of baits and whatnot, okay, they look extremely great. They're very, very effective and so forth, okay? And the people making these particular dredges and selling these particular dredges, you know, would like you to think that you put this dredge in the water, okay, that they're going to be coming from 3,000 feet down below the surface and coming from the Great Barrier Reef within minutes, all right? It's just not so, okay? You can't handle, in most cases, a dredge that large, okay? Now, when you're buying a dredge, you got to think about how you're going to pull it on your boat, okay? Can your riggers handle a large dredge or whatnot, especially one with some of these 6, 7, 8, 10-pound weights that are required? Is your crew able to handle a dredge teaser? You know, what are you going to do once you get a hookup as far as clearing the dredge? Where is it going to go on the boat, right? So forth. All of these things have to be taken into consideration. You can't just go and buy the biggest freaking dredge that you can find and put it on your boat, and it's going to be great. Dredges are expensive. I mean, some of these dredges go $400, $500, $600, $700, $800. Okay, it's the most expensive thing you're going to be pulling behind your boat. You got to give it a lot of thought before you start just pulling the trigger and buying any particular dredge. You can call us at Tournament Cable, 800-979-3474. I'll talk to you all day long about dredges, okay, and try to steer you in the right direction, whether it's one of our dredges, a dredge you already have, or whatever, okay. If you have questions about dredge teasers, call us, okay. That's it.